that Brooklynish. That was a fun record. Um, it was just the right vibe, the right time. I came back from New York, and it was just seeing all the graffiti and the vibe and the atmosphere. And it's always good when you go to New York because it's the birthplace of so much. It's the birthplace of hip hop. A really major house movement started out in New York. So when you absorb all that culture and you come back into the studio, it's just you come up with these fresh ideas. And I just remember just playing around with this Biggie sample, and then it just boom, it just went off. And I didn't even know that it would become the record that it did. Like, I personally liked it, but you don't know how other people are gonna like what you do until you just kind of see the results of it. But Brooklynish was one of my favorite records on the album. I just loved the way it came together, and it was cool because like when you hear the original version of it, it didn't have the keys in it. It was just really the drums and the sample and kind of the bass line. And then when I went back to mix the record, I pulled up a keyboard patch and I just started playing around with it, and like I hit the one chord and was like, oh, there it is. And that's what made the record really jump off. And then the synth line came after that, and it all came together. Like, I can't really put a scientific formula to that record because it just was one of those organic records. It just happens. Like, anybody that can sit there and say, oh, well, when I sat down and did this record, I knew exactly what I was going to do, and, I just had to, no. Like, a lot of records that I make are organic. Like, they just happen. It's a moment. It could be a conversation. It could be a sound. It could be, something you saw or something you heard. I mean, it could be the wackiest stuff. Like, I could hear a car, like, driving down the street, and all you hear was the boom, 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 and like it just triggers something. Or you could be having a conversation about something wacky, and it's like somebody says that one phrase, and you like, that's it. So to me, that's the way music is supposed to be. It's supposed to be organic. You're supposed to just let it happen. Like, there's no magic formula to a DJ E-Clyps track. Like, every DJ E-Clyps track you hear is a moment. It's an organic moment. It's something that happened that I could never reproduce again if I wanted to, because that was that moment. So you'll never hear me do, a Brooklynish record and then do another record and another record like it, because all those moments are different moments. And I'll never try to emulate something that I already did, because you never know what other moments in life you're gonna live, But I love that record. And I'm glad everybody else loves it. I'm happy, proud of it. That Brooklyn bullshit.